what's going on, guys? It's Gossboss here. Welcome to today's YouTube video. In today's video, I'll be talking about the top 5 landing spots where you should go with your duo or trio inside of Arena. Arena is a difficult situation, especially when you're playing with your duo or trio. Solo, I mean, the loot's really good everywhere. You'll probably get max mats anywhere you go. But duo and trio, you need to space out and be a little bit better with your choices. So in today's video, that's what I'll be talking about today. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in the video. Use the code. Please, I really need it. The first place we'll be talking about is Coney Crossroads. Coney Crossroads is a very good place for kills and loot. You can get very easy kills here, and you could also get very good loot if you end up winning the fights in Coney Crossroads to win the location. So if you end up winning Coney Crossroads, this could actually end up in a huge point game in Arena, especially if you have a trio or a duo, and even if it's a solo, you can end up with a huge amount of points, which can obviously lead to a big amount of gain in your game. So yeah, Coney Crossroads is the first location where I think everybody should have in the back of their minds if they want to play aggressive. Again, this is a very, very, very aggressive location. So please, if you don't want to land here, don't. If you want to land here, don't expect to be passive or anything, because this is the middle of the map, and you will most likely be in circle if you end up in Coney Crossroads. So again, Coney Crossroads is the location you want to go to if you want to get any fast elims, quick elims, or if you think that you can end up winning, since usually there's a lot of sweats that go here and it's not usually just normal passive battle. So keep in mind, if this is one of your locations on your draw list, make sure that you are an aggressive player and know how to play the game. The next location that I think would be good is the Joneses. The Joneses is a very good place for materials and loot, and it's usually a passive location, so you'd only come here if you were a passive player, not too worried about kills and just going for placement points in Arena. The Joneses is a very good location. There's usually 0 to 2 trios, 2 other trios that land with you. So if you're lucky, you'll get a 0 game and you'll get all the placement and the materials here. And if you want to just knock down a few kills, there might be 1 or 2 trios that land here also. But not a really packed location, but a location that everyone should keep in the back of their mind. The Joneses is a very good place for loot and mats, since the Joneses usually has a very good chests inside their house, usually 1 to 2 chests per house, and obviously the Christmas tree, which is obviously 2 to 3 chests, I believe, sometimes very rarely 1. But yeah. This is if you want to land here, you'll get passive points, and usually will get around top 15 to top 10 placements if you're playing trios. Almost 100% you'd get top 50 in solos, and top 40 and all that stuff. And with duos, almost I would say 90% you're getting a top 25 here inside of duos. But anyways, guys, let's head on to the next location. Again, the Joneses if you want to play passive and get placement points. Another location I'd like to say is Condo Canyon. Condo Canyon is a very medium location. So this might be the most aggressive place on the map, or this might be the most passive place on the map next to the Joneses. The Joneses is by far, out of experience, the most passive place on the map. But I'm just saying in general, I think Condo Canyon is a very, very good place. It's a sort of medium place, so don't expect much from it. It's very decent loot here. It's very closed in a way, kind of thing. They're not really there's many trios that land here. So I would say Condo Canyon if you were trying to go for like a medium game, maybe knock down 3 to 5 trios, or 2 to 4 duos, or maybe like 6, 7 solos. Condo Canyon's the place to go. Anyways, let's head on to our next location. As much as people absolutely despise this place on the map, I actually really do enjoy Logjam Lumberyard. Logjam Lumberyard comes with a ton of chests, it comes with a Christmas tree, and it comes with this house right here. This house right here usually has another large Christmas tree with around 2 to 3 chests, and sometimes 1 legendary chest and 2 normal chests, which is very good, and it always has a chest in its roof. So that house alone over here on this side of the lake comes with 4 chests. And Logjam Lumberyard, obviously, as you can tell, I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you, there's already 3 chests in sight, and the amount of wood you get here is absolutely insane. If you're coming here with a trio, this is the best option, since again, it's max mats. If you're coming here with a solo, obviously max mats, and duos max mats as well. This place is very good, and I definitely do recommend it for passive players, since again, this is I would say it's close to the Joneses in passiveness. If we were to determine that as very close to the Joneses, I mean, they both are kind of equivalent, but this place does give you a lot better loot, in my opinion. Again, this is just experience for times that I've landed here, and this is usually kind of my landing spot sometimes when I play trios. So yep, this is usually the spot where I land. Well, for trios, I definitely think this is a good place, and I definitely think it is a very underrated place. But anyways, guys, tell me your opinion on Logjam Lumberyard. Again, I really do like this place. Lots of chests, lots of mats, and lots of good loot. And the times I've been here, it's never disappointed yet. So, yeah, and there's usually, honestly, the times that I've been here, I've only seen a maximum amount of one trio here that you might be able to fight. This isn't usually a hot drop. Again, it all determines on your battle bus, but this isn't usually a hot drop. I don't know why, because this place is pretty good. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you in the next one. I'm sorry, guys. I just really wanted to add a place inside of there. Shifty Shafts, please don't land here. I know I'm adding this place, and I know the title is called the best landing spots, but I'm just adding this spot in here just to say do not land here. If you're solo, again, you might have the loot, and this might be a good place for you. But I recommend if you're a duo or a trio to avoid this place at all costs. It's really not a good place for loot. For mats, obviously, it has a couple trees around it. I mean, you're in a forest, so what would you expect? Obviously, you would have max wood hopefully after you leave this location, but as a trio and a duo, I don't think you will end up leaving with max wood, or you'll even end up leaving with any other material except wood. The loot here is okay sometimes, but it isn't really the best. The ground loot is basically zero. There's not really anything useful on the ground, but again, that is all determined by the game. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.